Hi guys, today I have my full coverage foundation routine. Technically it's like a full face routine because I show you my contour and blush and highlight and everything too, but we'll just call it foundation routine for the sake of it. You don't have to use these products. I'm just showing you the techniques that I use and stuff like that. I definitely switch out my products a lot, so you don't have to use these products. But yeah, I hope that you guys enjoy. Let's get into it. So the first thing I'm going to do is prime my face with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. It makes my face feel nice. Not sure if it makes my makeup stay on longer, but I mean, it feels really nice on my skin. Then I'm going to prime further with the Mirabella Face Primer. This is a silicone-based primer and it helps control oils and fill in your pores so that your foundation looks nice and smooth. So I put this on my T-zone because that's where I get the most oily and that's where my pores are most prominent. I'm going to be using the L'Oreal 24-Hour Infallible Pro Glow Foundation. I'm in the color 205 Natural Beige right now. My color changes a lot because I get tan and then I get pale and you know, so whatever color, but this is 205. And this is a hydrating foundation, so if you have oily skin, I would stray away from this, but I have kind of combination skin, so I dampened my beauty blender and I'm just going to apply this. Next, I'm going to conceal my blemishes that the foundation didn't conceal with the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the number 10 light. When covering up your blemishes, you want to make sure that the concealer matches your foundation, or else you're just going to be highlighting your blemishes. Okay, now I'm just going to take the tip of my beauty blender and blend this out. Next, I'm going to highlight with a lighter colored concealer, and I'm using the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the color Chantilly, and applying this on the places that I need to be highlighting, so under my eyes, my nose, my forehead, and my chin. Then I am again going to blend it out with my beauty blender. I also bring this lighter concealer up on my eyelids to kind of prime. Now we are going to set all of this hard work that we've done, and I'm going to use the Coty Airspun Translucent Powder, and it's like a loose powder, and I just put some in the top, and then use my beauty blender. Yes, my damp beauty blender. Using your damp beauty blender with your powder will change your life. It just looks so airbrushed and great. Okay, so you guessed it, I'm gonna bake. So I'm just going to take this and dip, get a pretty lot on my sponge and just basically put a crap ton of powder on the places that you put your concealer. This will make your makeup last a lot longer. Now that we got the bakage going on, this is when I would normally do my brows, but my brows are already done. So we're just going to kind of wait and sit for a little bit, you know, chill out, chillax. We're going to start contour with the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. Mine is literally disgusting, but we're just going to ignore that. I'm going to take first a fluffy angled brush from Sigma. This is the F40 Large Contour, and I'm going to take the Cool Tone color here and just kind of warm up the side of my face. The sides, not just one side. Just so that when we do the darker contour, it will blend a lot easier. Now I'm going to take a smaller stippling brush from e.l.f. and take the dark contour shade and kind of chisel out my cheekbones a bit more. I need a mirror. If you have fair skin, I would stay away from super warm bronzers because it can make you look really orange and kind of muddy. So if you're fair skinned, I would suggest a cooler tone bronzer, but not too cool. You can mix a little bit of warm shades in there too, but mostly cool toned. Now I'm going to bring it on my forehead just a bit to balance it out a little bit, even though I have a small forehead, just kind of on my hairline. I'm just going to take this same brush, just kind of blend it away. And baking just leaves you with a really nice highlight. Okay, so you can see by my cheekbones the contour is just kind of really strong. So I'm going to take this and that cool tone shade again and just kind of blend it up on my cheekbone. Now I'm going to define my contour a little bit, and I'm going to take my airspun powder again and just put some in the lid. I'm going to take my damp Real Technique sponge because it has the sharp edge like that, and dip it in the powder and go ahead and carve this out. And while we're being extra, I'm going to do it on the sides of my nose just to kind of do a light nose contour without actually contouring. Looking good. I'm going to make it super simple and use my blush and highlight from this Becca by Jaclyn Hill palette. It's the Champagne Pop palette, and I think it was limited edition, I'm sorry, but this is the color Pearl, this is the color Champagne Pop, and this is Blush Copper. You can find these two, and I'm pretty sure you can find Blush Copper in a palette as well. I'm going to take Blush Copper, which is this really pretty color right here. I'm going to take my Morphe E4 blush brush and Blush Copper and just get a little bit because it's really pigmented. You don't want to apply blush when you're smiling because you'll be smiling and your cheeks will be up high, and then you'll not smile and they'll be down low and your blush will be too low. So kind of purse the lips a bit. It's bake. And if you want it to be sharper, if you want this to be sharper, you can definitely use concealer instead of powder. Now, I'm going to take my sponge and just kind of go over my blush and bronzer to kind of blend them together, or my contour. Alright, okay. Now, my favorite part, which is highlight, first I'm going to take Champagne Pop. If you don't have Champagne Pop, what are you doing with your life? Alright. I'm just going to apply this to the tops of my cheekbones. Ooh. Honestly, there will be a day where I don't like highlight anymore, but today is just not that day. And then, of course, on my nose. And then I'm going to take Pearl and just put Pearl on the very tops of my cheekbones. Like that. And then I take Pearl on my finger. Apply it to the tip of my nose and the bridge of my nose, and I need to blend out my blush. The blush is honestly a little tricky just because it's so pigmented. And I'm going to do the rest of my makeup and I'll be right back. Alright, and the final thing to do is setting spray. I have the Urban Night All Nighter Long Lasting. I don't know. I like it. It literally makes your makeup last so long. Alright guys, that's it. I hope that you enjoyed. Thanks so much for watching. If you want to see a makeup tutorial on this look right here, let me know down in the comments. Yeah, subscribe if you aren't already. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. And also follow me on all my social media. It's linked down below. Thanks so much for watching. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.